Hi everybody. Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the latest jaw-dropping developments from Port Charles as we preview the explosive events set to unfold on Thursday, June. Hello everybody. From courtroom chaos to shocking confrontations and hidden secrets threatening to unravel, there's no shortage of drama in store. Let's unpack the emotional roller coaster awaiting our favorite characters with fresh insights, expanded details, and a closer look at the intricate web of relationships and mysteries gripping the town. Buckle up for a thrilling ride through the heart of General Hospital's latest twists and turns, as we explore each storyline with vivid new angles and captivating depth. Rick Lansing's probing questions shake Sasha Corbin. In the hallowed halls of the Port Charles courthouse, tension is set to boil over as Rick Lansing turns up the heat on Sasha Corbin during a pivotal testimony. With a piercing gaze and calculated tone, Rick will zero in on a deeply personal matter, pressing Sasha to reveal the intimate details of her last romantic encounter with Michael Corinthos. This isn't just a question, it's a bombshell designed to detonate long-buried secrets. As Sasha squirms under the weight of public scrutiny, the courtroom will feel like a pressure cooker, with spectators hanging on her every word. The implications of her answer could reshape alliances and fracture trust, especially as whispers of paternity doubts loom large. Sources close to the case hint that Sasha's emotional turmoil might spiral into a physical crisis, with early labor threatening to add a heartbreaking twist to her ordeal. Will Sasha crack under Rick's relentless interrogation, or will she find a way to protect her heart and her future? The stakes couldn't be higher in this legal showdown. Anna Devane's relentless pursuit of truth. Meanwhile, on the investigative front, Anna Devane is a woman on a mission, her instincts sharper than ever as she closes in on a critical breakthrough. Sensing she's on the verge of uncovering a dark conspiracy, Anna will lean hard on Jack Brennan, using every ounce of her cunning to extract vital information. Could her suspicions point to the mastermind behind the fiery attack on Sonny Corinthos' penthouse, or perhaps the chilling assassination attempt during his recent trip to Los Angeles? Anna's mind races with theories, each more dangerous than the last, as she pieces together a puzzle that could protect her doomed host she holds dear. In a clandestine meeting with Jason Morgan at a dimly lit diner on the edge of town, Anna will lay out her latest hypothesis, her voice low but urgent as they strategize their next move. Their alliance, forged in shared loyalty to Sonny, will face new tests as they navigate a web of deception. With enemies lurking in every shadow, Anna's determination to expose the truth might just be the key to saving lives, or it could ignite an even deadlier conflict. Giovanni Palmieri's fragile trust in Sonny Corinthos. At the sun-drenched poolside of the Metro Court, young Giovanni Joe Palmieri finds a rare moment of solace as he reconnects with Emma Scorpio Drake, a friend who feels like an anchor in his turbulent world. In a heartfelt confession under the shade of a sprawling palm tree, Joe admits that, aside from Emma, Sonny Corinthos is the only person he truly trusts to have his back. Yet, this fragile bond is teetering on the edge of collapse. As Joe grapples with his place in Port Charles, whispers of doubt begin to creep in, fueled by an upcoming encounter that could shatter his perception of Sonny. In a parallel scene, Sonny will sit down with Laura Collins in the quiet elegance of her office, their conversation laden with unspoken tension. Could Joe stumble upon a snippet of this exchange, a cryptic remark, or a heated disagreement that leaves him questioning everything he thought he knew? Laura, ever the protective matriarch, is haunted by the fallout of a recently unearthed secret about Joe, a revelation so profound it has sent shockwaves through multiple families. Her concern for Joe, Lula Spencer, Rocco Falconeri, and Dante Falconeri deepens as she fears the emotional wreckage this truth might leave behind. The ripples of this secret are only beginning to spread, promising more heartache ahead. Brooklyn Quartermaine and Lula Spencer's fierce showdown. Across town, there are crackles with animosity as Brooklyn Quartermaine and Lula Spencer come face to face in a confrontation that's been brewing for weeks. On Wednesday's episode, Brooklyn will unleash her pent-up fury, her voice trembling with raw emotion as she accuses Lula of harboring a lifelong vendetta to ruin her happiness. "You've always wanted to tear my life apart, and now you've finally done it," she'll cry, her words slicing through the silence of their charged encounter at the Quartermaine estate. Their clash centers on the bombshell revelation about Joe, with each blaming the other for the devastating way the truth came to light. As old wounds are reopened and new grievances pile up, their argument will echo through the halls. drawing concerned glances from family members who fear this feud could fracture their tight-knit circle forever. The emotional stakes are sky-high, and neither woman seems ready to back down. Will this battle leave lasting scars, or can they find a path to reconciliation before it's too late? Lucky Spencer's romantic surprise for Elizabeth Baldwin. In a quieter but equally significant corner of Port Charles, Lucky Spencer is preparing to take a monumental step with Elizabeth Baldwin, one that could redefine their future together. Amidst the chaos of recent events, Lucky has been quietly planning a moment of tenderness, hoping to sweep Elizabeth off her feet. However, Elizabeth, ever observant, may have already stumbled upon a cluey small, velvet box that looks suspiciously like it might hold an engagement ring. When Lucky finally gathers the courage to pop the question under the soft glow of twilight by the lake, Elizabeth's reaction might not be the immediate yes he's dreaming of. Her hesitation, born from past heartbreaks and the weight of current uncertainties, will cast a shadow over the romantic gesture. As they stand at this crossroads, their conversation will delve into shared memories of joy and pain, from their early days of young love to the trials that have tested their bond. The lake's gentle ripples mirror the complexity of their emotions. Will Elizabeth embrace a new chapter with Lucky, or will caution hold her back? Courtroom drama peaks with Josslyn Jax and Michael Corinthos. Back in the courtroom, the drama reaches a fever pitch as Josslyn Jax takes the stand, her nerves fraying with each passing second under the harsh fluorescent lights. Struggling to maintain her composure, Josslyn will face a barrage of questions that test her resolve and threaten to expose vulnerabilities she's fought to keep hidden. Her testimony is just the prelude to an even bigger storm, as Michael Corinthos prepares to step into the witness box, his own secrets perilously close to the surface. Yet, it's Sasha Corbin's moment in the spotlight that promises to be the most explosive. As Rick Lansing drills down on the timeline of her last intimate night with Michael, the room will hush, every ear straining to catch her faltering response. The weight of potential paternity revelations hangs like a dark cloud, and Sasha's distress will manifest in a shocking turn, nearly labor triggered by the unbearable stress. Paramedics will rush to her side as chaos erupts, leaving the courtroom and viewers reeling. How will this medical emergency alter the course of the trial, and what truths will emerge in its wake? The unraveling mysteries of Port Charles. As Thursday, June 5th, draws near, General Hospital promises a tapestry of entangled storylines that weave together personal betrayals, hidden dangers, and the relentless quest for truth. From Anna Devane's dogged investigation into Sonny's enemies to the shattered trust between Joe and his supposed allies, every character stands on the precipice of transformation. Laura Collins' fears for her family's future underscore the profound impact of secrets, while Brooklyn and Lulu's fiery clash reminds us of the destructive power of unresolved grudges. Lucky and Elizabeth's tender moment offers a glimmer of hope amidst the turmoil, yet even that is tinged with uncertainty. And in the courtroom, where Josslyn, Michael, and Sasha face their reckonings, the personal becomes painfully public, threatening to upend lives in ways no one can predict. Port Charles is a powder keg of emotion and intrigue, and this episode will light the fuse. Tune in to witness the fallout, the revelations, and the raw human drama that only General Hospital can deliver. What shocks await us next? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the heart of Port Charles beats stronger and more dangerously than ever. Next, we will explore the simmering secrets and high-stakes confrontations brewing in Port Charles as Nina Reeves uncovers explosive truth about Michael Corinthos and Sasha Corbin. With custody battles, hidden paternity, and blackmail schemes coming to a head, the drama is thicker than ever. Join us as we delve into each twist with fresh perspectives, expanded narratives, and newly imagined details that bring the tension to life. From shadowy deals to emotional dilemmas, this journey through General Hospital's latest developments will keep you on the edge of your seat as we uncover the layers of deception and desperation driving our beloved characters. Nina Reeves' dangerous discovery and power play. In the heart of Port Charles, Nina Reeves is sitting on a bombshell that could upheave Livish knows Michael Corinthos and Sasha Corbin shared a passionate encounter before Halloween, raising the possibility that Michael is the father of Sasha's unborn child. Under the flickering lights of her penthouse office at Crimson, Nina paces restlessly, her mind racing with strategies to wield this information as a weapon. Her primary goal is to shield her daughter, Willow Corinthos, from losing custody of her children to Michael in a bitter legal feud. Nina sees this secret as a golden bargaining chip, a way to force Michael's hand and secure Willow's future. Yet, beneath her steely determination lies a flicker of doubt. Could this risky move backfire if Michael finds a way to turn the tables? As she sips her evening coffee, staring out at the city skyline, Nina wrestles with the moral cost of her plan. Will her quest to protect Willow end up destroying the fragile trust they've rebuilt, or will she outmaneuver everyone in this dangerous game of leverage? Nina's bold confrontation with Michael Corinthos. The next day, in the quiet corner of a bustling Port Charles diner, Nina arranges a tense face-off with Michael. With a calculated smirk, she lays out her suspicions about his involvement with Sasha and the potential paternity of her baby. Michael, ever the composed businessman, leans back in the vinyl booth, his expression unreadable as he dismisses her claims with a casual shrug. "All you've got is hearsay from some bartender," he retorts coolly, challenging her to produce concrete evidence. Unfazed, Nina's eyes narrow as she vows to dig deeper, later confiding her theory to Rick Lansing under the dim glow of his law office. Rick, sensing an opportunity to tip the scales in court, crafts a plan to corner Sasha on the stand and force a confession that could blow the case wide open. Meanwhile, Nina scours old text messages, social media hints, and mutual acquaintances for any scrap of proof, her obsession growing by the hour. Will her relentless pursuit unearth the truth, or is she underestimating Michael's ability to stay one step ahead in this chess match? Sasha Corbin's growing suspicion and panic. Across town, Sasha Corbin begins to sense a storm brewing as Nina's probing questions raise red flags. During an unexpected encounter at the Metro Court Lounge, Nina casually inquires about Jason Morgan as a potential father for Sasha's child, her tone dripping with hidden intent. Sasha's heart skips a beat. Does Nina know more than she's letting on? Later, over a cup of chamomile tea at Maxie Jones' cozy apartment, Sasha confides her fears, piecing together the subtle clues in Nina's behavior. Maxie, ever the supportive friend, urges her to trust her gut, and the realization hits Sasha like a tidal wave. Nina must have stumbled upon the truth about Michael. In a frantic rush, Sasha seeks out Michael at the Quartermaine stables, her voice trembling as she warns him of Nina's suspicions and Rick's likely courtroom ambush. The weight of their shared secret feels heavier than ever as they huddle in the hay-scented shadows, plotting their next move. But unbeknownst to them, a pair of sharp ears listens from the stable door. Waitressy Quartermaine, who decides it's time to play her own cards in this escalating game. Tracy and Ned Quartermaine's strategic maneuver. At the Grand Quartermaine mansion, Tracy and Ned Quartermaine summon Michael for a clandestine meeting in the oak-paneled library. They are thick with intrigue. With a knowing glint in her eye, Tracy informs Michael that they're aware of Sasha's pregnancy and the true identity of the father, a secret critical to his custody battle with Willow. Ned, leaning against the fireplace mantel, assures Michael they have a tool to keep this under wraps. Tracy then produces a damning piece of evidence, a grainy video captured at the Brown Dog Bar, showing Drew Kane and Cody Bell in a heated altercation where Cody accuses Drew of a scandalous affair with Nina. Michael watches the footage on Ned's tablet, his jaw tightening as shock morphs into determination. Expressing gratitude with a curt nod, he tucks the digital file away, already envisioning how to wield it as a shield against Nina's attacks. The Quartermaine's motives may be merca loyalty or manipulation, but for Michael, this video is a lifeline. Will he use it wisely, or will it become a double-edged sword in the wrong hands? Michael's bold blackmail attempt on Nina. Armed with his newfound leverage, Michael wastes no time arranging a showdown with Nina at a secluded park bench near the waterfront, the late afternoon sun casting long shadows across their tense exchange. With a steely resolve, he demands that Nina instruct Rick to keep Sasha off the witness stand, preventing any paternity revelations from derailing his custody case. Nina, ever defiant, crosses her arms and scoffs. "Why on earth would I agree to that?" Her smugness fades as Michael pulls out his phone and cues up the incriminating video of Drew and Cody's confrontation. He warns her that if she refuses, he'll have Diane Miller play this bombshell in court, ensuring Willow learns of Nina's illicit relationship with Drew. The color drains from Nina's face as she processes the ultimatum. Her carefully constructed world hangs in the balance. If she exposes Michael, Willow could lose her children, but if the video surfaces, she risks losing Willow's love forever. As seagulls cry overhead, Nina stands at a crossroads, her heart pounding with indecision. What path will she choose in this impossible dilemma? The unfolding drama and unanswered questions. As the storm of secrets gathers strength in Port Charles, every character braces for the fallout of these tangled revelations. Nina Reeves' discovery of Michael and Sasha's past threatens to reshape family dynamics, but her gamble could cost her everything if Michael's counterstrike hits its mark. Sasha's mounting anxiety over Nina's knowledge sets the stage for a courtroom clash that could expose her most guarded truth. While Tracy and Ned Quartermaine's strategic play adds another layer of manipulation to an already volatile situation. Michael's attempt to blackmail Nina with the video of her affair with Drew places her in an agonizing bind, torn between protecting Willow's future and preserving their bond. The questions loom large. Will Sasha uncover the full extent of Nina's suspicions before it's too late? Can Tracy and Ned's leverage truly sway the outcome for Michael, or do they have ulterior motives? And will Nina bend under the weight of Michael's threat, or will she find a way to outsmart him yet again? Next, we will uncover the whirlwind of drama and heartbreak set to unfold in Port Charles over the next 3 weeks, from June 2nd to June 20th. With secrets spilling, relationships fracturing, and unexpected crises erupting, our favorite characters face challenges that will test their strength and reshape their futures. Join us as we explore each storyline with vibrant new details, creative reimaginings, and deeper emotional stakes, diving into the tangled web of custody battles, hidden truths, and dangerous schemes that define General Hospital's latest chapters. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as we preview the tight spots and looming conflicts ahead. Joe Palmieri's emotional reckoning with family secrets, June 2nd to 6th. In the opening days of June, Giovanni Joe Palmieri grapples with a soul-shaking revelation about his secret adoption. His heart heavy with betrayal as he confronts Lois Trullo and Gloria Trullo in the cozy yet tense atmosphere of their family kitchen. The aroma of fresh Italian bread can't mask the bitterness in Gio's voice as he unleashes years of pent-up rage on the loved ones who hid the truth from him. Every word drips with hurt. Though could they keep such a monumental secret? Meanwhile, Brooklyn Quartermaine, who only recently learned Joe is her son, faces a storm of criticism for giving him up, despite her own ignorance at the time. Under the ancient oaks of the Quartermaine estate, she endures judgmental whispers and tearful apologies, longing for a connection with Joe that feels just out of reach. As Joe wrestles with trust and identity, will this fractured family find a way to heal, or will his anger build an impenetrable wall between them? Custody chaos and shocking revelations, June 2nd to 6th. At the same time, the Port Charles courthouse becomes a battleground as Michael Corinthos and Willow Corinthos gear up for a fierce custody fight over Wiley and Amelia Corinthos. Inside the stark, wood-paneled courtroom, emotions run high as both parents brace for curveballs that could tip the scales. Carly Spencer, with her unyielding loyalty to Michael, uncovers a devastating truth which exposes Nina Reeves as the mastermind behind a sinister plot to drug Drew Kane. A revelation that sends shockwaves through Drew and Willow during a tense sidebar in the courthouse hallway. Rick Lansing and Diane Miller, legal titans in their own right, clash with ruthless tactics, trading barbs as they fight for their clients. While the judge looms as the ultimate arbiter of the children's fate, but the drama spirals when Sasha Corbin takes the stand. Rick's probing questions about paternity push her to the brink, triggering emotional turmoil that culminates in early labor right there in the courtroom. Michael's protective instincts kick into overdrive as paramedics rush in, while Carly corners Jason Morgan outside under the courthouse portico, her eyes blazing as she accuses him of playing a fake father role. Will this chaos sway the judge's ruling, or deepen the family's wounds? Lucky Spencer's romantic risk and self-reflection, June 2nd to 6th. Amidst the legal storms, a tender yet uncertain moment unfolds as Lucky Spencer prepares to ask Elizabeth Baldwin for her hand in marriage. On a quiet evening stroll along the Port Charles Pier, with the harbor lights dancing on the water, Lucky drops to one knee, his voice trembling with hope as he offers her a ring. But Elizabeth's hesitation hangs heavy in the salty air. Will she accept, or gently decline? SpoiLers hint that Lucky will face a profound inner reckoning, perhaps triggered by Elizabeth's response, forcing him to confront a harsh truth about himself. Sitting alone on a weathered bench later that night, he ponders if he's truly meant for the stable, rooted life Port Charles demands, or if his restless spirit will pull him back to a life of wandering the globe. As seagulls cry overhead, Lucky wrestles with deep questions about love and purpose. Will this moment of clarity bind him to Elizabeth, or set him on a solitary path once more? Christina's crisis and Alexis' desperate cover-up June 2nd to 6th. Elsewhere, Christina Corinthos Davis finds herself sinking deeper into a perilous mess, her world unraveling as Alexis Davis fights to shield her from looming disaster. In the cluttered backroom of Alexis' law office, tension simmers as Alexis struggles to conceal a dark secret embezzlement that could ruin them both. Her anxiety spikes when Marco Rios, a shrewd investigator with Pearson questions about potential money laundering, begins sniffing around during an impromptu meeting at Kelly's diner. Every evasive answer Alexis offers feels like a tightrope walk, but she's determined to douse every fire threatening Christina, even as new sparks ignite. With her daughter's safety at stake, Alexis layers lie upon lie, her hands trembling as she pores over forged documents late into the night. Will her desperate efforts keep their secrets buried, or will Marco's relentless pursuit expose a truth that could shatter Christina's future? Anna Devane's investigation heats up June 2nd to 6th. On the investigative front, Anna Devane ramps up her quest for answers, cornering Jack Brennan in a shadow warehouse on the outskirts of town, her tone sharp as she grills him for intel. Under the flickering industrial lights, Anna's instincts tell her she's close to a breakthrough call that involves Sonny Corinthos' elusive enemy. Later, she rendezvous with Jason Morgan at a secluded park gazebo, her voice low as she shares a chilling theory about the dangers circling Sonny. Their hushed conversation, interrupted only by the rustle of leaves in the evening breeze, hints at a conspiracy larger than either anticipated. As Anna pieces together cryptic clues, will her suspicions lead to a revelation that protects Sonny, or plunge them all into greater peril? The stakes of her mission have never felt higher. Custody fallout and Sasha's premature scare June 9th to 13th. As the week of June 9th to 13th dawns, the custody case reaches a pivotal moment with the judge's ruling, sending ripples through Michael and Willow's lives. Whether victory leans toward Michael or Willow, the outcome leaves raw emotions in its wake, debated over late-night coffee at the Corinthos compound. Michael's focus, however, shifts to Sasha and their premature baby, his heart aching as he paces the sterile halls of General Hospital, awaiting updates on their fragile condition. While the show likely won't repeat the tragedy of Sasha's past losses, tense moments in the neonatal unit beeping monitors and hushed whispers keep everyone on edge. Will this scare unite Michael and Sasha in unexpected ways, or add another layer of strain to their already complicated bond? The uncertainty of those tiny heartbeats holds Port Charles in suspense. Drew Cain's downfall begins June 9th to 13th. Simultaneously, Drew Cain's carefully crafted world starts to crumble as Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson track down a mysterious figure named Jacinda at a gritty downtown bar. With a sly grin, Curtis unveils a plan to use Jacinda as leverage, aiming to dismantle Drew's manipulative empire piece by piece. Under the neon glow of flickering signs, they strategize ways to turn this intel into Drew's undoing, believing it's time he pays for his deceitful games. Drew, unaware of the storm brewing, continues his schemes from his sleek office, blind to the noose tightening around him. Could this be the start of a losing streak that strips him of power and respect in Port Charles, or will he find a way to slither out of accountability once again? Josslyn Jack's risky mission and budding romance June 16th to 20th. By the week of June 16th to 20th, Josslyn Jax dives into covert territory with her summer research assistant gig at the university, using her access to dig into sensitive World Security Bureau WSB matters. But in the quiet library stacks, Professor Henry Hank Dalton begins to eye her with suspicion, wondering if her late-night data dives hide an ulterior motive. Emma Scorpio Drake, nursing a grudge, becomes fixated on uncovering Josslyn's true agenda, shadowing her through campus corridors with a determined glare. Despite the scrutiny, Josslyn grows closer to Vaughn, a charismatic ally in her mission, their late-night stakeout sparking an undeniable chemistry under the soft glow of street lamps. Will passion bloom amid the danger, or will Hank and Emma's suspicions derail Josslyn's plans before they fully unfold? Gio's torn heart and family reconciliation efforts June 16th to 20th. Back with Joe, the struggle between isolation and longing for family acceptance steers at his heart. In the quiet of his small apartment, he wrestles with whether to shut out Brooklyn and Dante Falconeri or open himself to their love, staring at old family photos with a mix of anger and yearning. Rocco Falconeri, eager to bond as brothers, might be the key to softening Gio's resolve during a casual basketball game at the community court, their laughter a tentative bridge. Harrison Chase also steps in, meeting Joe at a local diner to urge him to give Dante and Brooklyn a chance, his earnest plea laced with hope to mend broken ties. Will these efforts melt the ice around Gio's heart, or will his pain keep the distance intact for longer than anyone anticipates? The complex tapestry of Port Charles drama. As June unfolds from the 2nd to the 20th, Port Charles brims with intertwined crises and revelations that promise to reshape lives. Gio's battle with family betrayal sets a poignant tone, while Michael and Willow's custody war unleashes shockers like Nina's dark plot against Drew and Sasha's harrowing courtroom collapse. Lucky's proposal to Elizabeth carries the weight of self-discovery, as Christina and Alexis dodge legal flames and Anna hunts for Sonny's shadowy foe. Drew's impending fall, orchestrated by Curtis and Portia, signals a reckoning, while Josslyn's risky WSB mission ignites new passion amid suspicion. Through it all, Gio's journey toward possible reconciliation offers a flicker of hope. Every thread in this intricate drama, from premature births to hidden scandals, builds toward climactic confrontations that only General Hospital can deliver. Tune in to witness how these stories of love, lies, and loss collide, forever altering the landscape of our favorite town.